Hey everyone, what's going on? Hope you guys are having a great afternoon so far. It took me a minute to get everything set up because I was like, how do I do this again? It's been a while. Had to make sure my mic was working good, my AirPods working good. Am I too loud for everybody? I had my mic settings changed, of course, by StreamYard since the last time I logged in. You'll see the StreamYard logo in the corner. I don't have the premium version at the moment. I cannot cancel everything because of all the stuff that's going on right now and the fact that I haven't been using it. But hope you guys are having a good day. I have my fan running in here because this room gets really hot. We had two box fans and a big vent fan above the garage. When they did roof repairs, they put in a long vent fan above this roof, and they took out the two box fans because they were basically canceling out the big motor fan, the big suction fan. Now the motor's burned out on that, so there's no release in this room for the air and the heat that's above me. So this room, even with the brand new air conditioning unit for this upstairs area, running at 66 degrees. The upstairs in this room, especially when it's really hot, will get to like 77 degrees. So it gets a little bit warm in here. So if that fan is a little bit too loud, I apologize. I'll turn it off here in a second when I get cooled down a little bit. So, but yeah, hope everybody's doing okay. Let's see who all we got in the chat here. Let's see. I see Geekicidal Tendencies here. He signed up for membership. He says, or he became a blender. What's going on, man? Thank you for doing that. I really appreciate that. I'll be talking about that here in just a minute as well, too. I see Mike is here. What's up, Mike? Thank you. I really, really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Been trivialist for a couple weeks. Yeah, I know. It's been very difficult. Yeah. Nerd is here. He says, welcome back, Mr. Blend. Thank you very much. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm going to let some people kind of like filter in, and then I'll kind of like talk to you guys about what's been going on and what's going on with the future of the channel and where things are going. So, yeah, I'll do that. Let's see here. Trey's here. What's up, Trey? I saw a lot of you guys in the chat last night for the Fall of Night on Tim's channel. A fantastic first stream they had last night with him and Alora and Greg and Rhino. It was just a really, really, really fun stream. I was glad to be in the chat with all you guys having a good time. It was really fun. I was having a good time. Melissa is here. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? And I also want to say thank you to all of you guys who sent me either messages on Discord or if in my real life on Facebook or on Twitter or any other platform to show support and tell you guys you miss seeing me and miss my content. It really helped quite a bit. I'll tell you that. I really appreciate it very much, very much. So, Jai Luke is here. He says, "Hey Jeff, hope you're doing okay." Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, no, my hair is like going everywhere. I had straightened it last night, so when I got out this morning, it wouldn't be as harder to take care of before I went to church. So that's why I did that. And of course, I forgot to set my alarm because I was so late last night. I didn't get to go to church, so I had to watch it on YouTube. What's up, Timon? How you doing, man? It's good to see you too. Let's see what this in the chat here. Okay. The best vent are the one turning. Exactly. That's right. That's right. Okay, good on the sound. Good to hear that. Good to hear that. Like I said, I got back in, and of course, StreamYard has that new beta feature where you can actually adjust your volume in the stream instead of on your microphone. So yeah, if I'm a little bit too quiet, let me know too. Open Airlock Policy with the $5 super chat says, my house is currently like 66. Well, my downstairs is for sure. I don't even have to run the downstairs that much if I don't want to, especially if the doors of the sun porch and then the door to the backyard is closed to keep the heat out. I can keep it really, really, really cool down there. But if the sun's coming in and it's really hot outside, like I think the heat index yesterday was 102 here. So it was pretty nasty. And I think downstairs is like 66 right now. So yeah, it's about the same for our downstairs. Upstairs, not so much. I think it was like 68. It's rising and it's only 1 o'clock. So it'll probably start getting a little bit hotter. So yeah. Alex McCarthy says, "Hail, Jeff." Hail, Alex. How you doing, man? Just woke up at 11:30. I caught a little bit of Lethal's the end of the full Aussie with the actress I had on there for the Black Widow actress. I need to go back and watch that. Watch the rest of it. Yeah. What's up, Jack? How you doing? Good to see you, man. Subhuman, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing safe on the road out there. Hope you're staying safe, man. I know, Dave. A lot has changed. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Thank you for being here, too. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Jock Nerdy. How you doing, man? Good to see you, too. Good to see you. Like I said, everybody's comments and, like, messages has been just overwhelming in the last couple of weeks. I really, really appreciate you guys so much. It's like 110 with heat index right now. Oh, yeah, it's going to be close to that, I think, today. I think there's still an advisory out here for my area. It really sucks. And they were saying it was supposed to be like a mild summer. So maybe we're going to get this just massive, disgusting heat wave, and then it'll cool down. But they were saying in the wintertime, it's supposed to be like a mild summer. Yeah, right. I'll believe when I see it. Okay, yeah. So you're in Duval. So yeah, down there in Florida. So yeah, definitely. I'm sure you're getting a heat wave down there. Unless you're on like the beach side with the beach breeze, it gets hot as shit. So yeah. Reggie Rhinos here. What's up, man? I hope you're doing well too, man. I appreciate that. Great stream last night, and like I said, I caught the tail end of the full Aussie stream earlier. That was awesome too. I had to go back and watch that, man. Awesome stuff. That was awesome. You guys did a really good job with that. You guys are always good hosts for your guests when they come on. You guys have really good guests too. Oh man, 109? Holy shit. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Oh shit. Well, at least you're getting some of that beach breeze, because if you were in the middle, like in Orlando or in the area, like, you know, in the middle of Florida, it gets nasty, like super nasty. So, really, really bad. Geekicidal says, how about that He-Man trailer? You know, it looked great. And then I watched Ryan's video yesterday about how the synopsis actually said it wasn't going to be all about He-Man. Shocker. I'm super shocked that what they said we were going to get is not what we're going to get. Are you guys shocked at all? Yeah. So, we have a super chat from Jock Nerdy for $50. Wow. Jock Nerdy, thank you so much for that, man. I really, really appreciate that. I really, really do. Thank you so much. He says, sorry I was late. Here's my fine. I'm just glad you're here, man. Thanks for being here. And I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you. Hail Jock Nerdy. Thank you very much, man. You've been a really big supporter, too. I appreciate everything. Yeah. I think it's going to be like that, yeah. See, me too, Mara. See, that's why I like living in it. I live in southern Indiana. It gets stupid hot, though, in the summertime because we're in a valley. So we get a lot more humidity. We're on a river, too. So that helps a lot with a lot of the heat. But we do get a winter. It doesn't get as cold as it used to when I was a kid, but we still get cold. We still get a little bit of snow here and there. We get a fall, which is awesome. Sometimes it goes literally directly from summer to fall. Like it'll be like 95 one day. The next day it's like, oh, it's 65, and that's it. And then maybe it'll go back to heat again, and it'll go back, like what they call that, an Indian summer, I believe that, when it gets, like, starts to get to fall, then it gets hot again, yeah. But yeah, it's nice to have 4 seasons. I agree with that. I do like Florida, though. If there was someplace I'd move, it would probably be Texas or Florida. So, yeah, I don't know about how many seasons you'd get in Florida. Maybe, 2? And then, yeah, in Texas, maybe 3? Yeah. Somebody also pointed out the Skeletor, since it's Mark Hamill, it just sounds like the Joker. I think Ryan pointed that out in his video. So, yeah. I like fall. Yeah, I like fall too, Mike. But yeah, he sounded like that, Palpatine and Robot Chicken, but he also sounded like the Joker, because it's Mark Hamill. Every time you hear Mark Hamill do voice acting now, it just sounds like the Joker to me. And we got some water here, and I got me a Bang Energy. Since I've been doing keto, I was told these are keto friendly, so we've been buying a ton of them. And I think this is my favorite flavor right now, is the key lime pie. Why is my camera back, like, opposite? That's weird. Okay, anyway. Yeah, the key lime pie is my favorite so far. There's a couple of other ones I haven't even tried yet that we are just now getting. So yeah, but I've been doing that as well. But yeah, keto diet since the middle of May, like almost like late middle of May. Down 23 pounds too. So gonna keep going on that, working out every day too. Then trying to stay positive, stay focused on me. Oh yeah, you guys are, yeah, it's like with Rhino too. Their winter is opposite of our summer, same thing, yeah. But yeah, I like seasons. But yeah, summer just gets to be too much sometimes, man. It does. Geekicidal says Beastman is now transgender beast. I wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't shock me one friggin' bit. Correct, yes. I like fall, winter, and spring. Summer sucks. The only reason I don't hate summer, sometimes. We bought this house. It has a pool in it. It's not the biggest pool. It's not the smallest pool. But we have that. But our house, literally, there's no trees around. So the sun will bake the water. So it'll get up really, really, really hot. So I had to buy this fountain adapter for one of the jets. So in the evening time, when I have the fountain running, it actually does cool down the water a little bit. But my parents have a pool, so I can go out there too, which is nice. But still, I still don't like the heat, especially when you take a shower and you feel really good about yourself. You go outside, it's so nasty, humidity and hot. You're like, crap, I got to go back outside and take another shower because I already feel like I've just sweat through everything already. Yeah. Nerdpoil with a $5 super chat says, welcome back. You going to follow E3 at all? I'm going to do a Nintendo recap of their Direct. Hope we get a new Metroid, new Alien vid is up. Enjoy. Yes. I'm not sure if I'm going to follow E3. I saw a lot about Nintendo. I watched, I think, whose video did I watch about some of the E3 stuff? Oh, Razor Fist. Also, I know that I think this is the anniversary of Donkey Kong, so I hope we get some Donkey Kong stuff too. I mean, I hope they don't just, forget that. But yeah, I hope we get a new Metroid as well. Jason, who does the Cantina, he's got a Switch. He loved Breath of the Wild. He bought it for Zelda and Mario and stuff because he's a big Nintendo guy. And I hope we get a Metroid as well. That would be fantastic because I really want to get a Switch down the road because I want to play Breath of the Wild. I think we're probably going to get a sequel to that. But a new Metroid would be just fantastic. I think everybody who has bought a Switch has been waiting for that. So I know he has. But thank you, Nerdpoil, for the super chat. I do appreciate that very much. See, I've never been to California, so I know it gets like hot there, but it also gets cool. So it's not as hot as like, middle of Florida or in someplace like where I live with all the humidity. So yeah, I've heard it's good. Yeah, Jake, it's been awesome, man. Like, the fact that I can eat steak and bacon and cheese and stuff like that, like that's really helped and stuff. And I've been using an app called Carb Manager where I can like scan the products I use. I do keto replacement shakes for 2 meals, little snacks throughout the day. Like I have keto snack mixes I get at like Costco in some decent sized bags and stuff. And then like I cook a steak, or we'll have like get some keto bread, get some lunch meat, some cheese, some olive oil mayo, make some sandwiches and stuff. We bought some keto potato chips and stuff too. It tastes really good. Some other keto stuff we bought too I really enjoy. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, so we can eat cheese. So they have this big tub of white queso you can buy at Costco, and so we eat that. We get that, but we can't use like tortilla chips because they're not keto friendly, of course. So I bought these like keto crackers from Costco. The only problem is that they're like, I think it's like 4 grams of carbs, net carbs per serving, and the serving is like 7 crackers. But it's getting to the point now where I've ate so much less that I'm getting used to it. So yesterday when I went to, my mom's birthday was yesterday, we have a restaurant right up the road called The Log Inn. It used to be a Stagecoach stop. Abe Lincoln stopped there one time, and they built a restaurant around it. It's been there for a long time. They do like Amish style food. It's like fried chicken, mashed potatoes, coleslaw, green corn, mashed potatoes and gravy, all that stuff, and rolls. They have the best fried chicken in the world. Best rolls, best mashed potatoes, best gravy, best everything. I had grilled chicken breasts and a little bit of coleslaw, and that was like one of the biggest tests I've had since keto, because that is one of my favorite places to eat. And I would usually just stuff myself to the point of being sick almost there, like everybody else did last night, but me and my dad, who was on keto as well. It was really hard at first, but the grilled chicken was really good. I was going to have them put mushrooms on it, but they were out of mushrooms, of course. So, but I did get to eat. It was a vinegar-based coleslaw. I just drained a lot of the vinegar and ate the coleslaw, so that was nice. I get to have a nice meal. So, but yeah. Jay says, I tried keto. I was ready to off someone for a Subway sandwich. I tell you what, the keto bread we buy is really good. In fact, I've gotten to the point where I think it's better than regular bread. I really like it. You can make your own bread. There's some really great recipes out there, some really great alternatives to flour you can buy. There are some great things out there. You just search keto recipe on YouTube. There are thousands upon thousands upon thousands of them. Like, we don't have a grill, and I wanted to cook a steak. So I'm like, I know like some of the best chefs in the world cook the best steaks in skillets, but how do you do it? So I looked up, like skillet recipes for steaks, and one of the first ones that came up was Gordon Ramsay. I followed his recipe except for one ingredient. It's one of the best fucking steaks I've ever had in my life. It has a big fat ribeye, a little bit of fat on the edges, like pan seared it, flipped it a couple times, let it cook, put the butter in, had the butter sauteing it, was just cooking it, took it out, medium rare. It was fucking fire. So damn good. So damn good. Yeah, that butter sear. Absolutely. I loved it. Yes, Jake, the first 30 days, absolutely, man. But once you start getting through it and you start getting into it more, it really works. I'm telling you, man, it does. I've seen people that have lost hundreds of pounds on keto because they were like to the point where they had to lose weight or else kind of a thing, instead of getting their like stomach stapled and stuff, you know. So I'll get through these super chats and a couple comments, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on in my life, okay? Melissa Lord for $5 says, great to see you back, Jeff. Missed you while you were gone. Hope everything is well. Thank you, Melissa, for the $5. I appreciate it, and I appreciate all your support. You've been one of the biggest supporters of the channel, and for all of us, too. We really appreciate you very much. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah, man, there's like, it's kind of overwhelming when you look at it to begin with, but there are so many great YouTube channels out there that explain what keto is and how it works. And I actually have a PDF of keto foods you can eat and like the ideal servings of those foods. And there's like 2 full pages. So if you guys want that, maybe I'll post it on my Twitter or like on my community tab if I can post like a Google Drive link to share the PDF. And then there's a couple of really good websites out there you can kind of learn from. But to be honest, once you start using it with that Carb Manager app, you can really figure it out quickly what you can eat and what you can't eat kind of thing. Because you can search things, like when you're at the grocery store, you can scan things on Carb Manager, and it'll tell you if it's keto friendly or if it's not keto friendly or if it's something you should strictly avoid or limit. So I've found that out quite a bit while going to the grocery store and just, you know, figuring out things. You know, because you know what, you want your macros, like you want, you know, your calories, your carbs, and your fat content. Like when you're on the Carb Manager app, there's like a graph of your day. So you want the most half or more of your graph to be the fat content, because that's the way the keto works. The science is still like, I know it's hard to explain because I'm not like a science person, but yeah, yes. But absolutely. Ideas make your body preferentially burn fat for injury. Exactly. That's exactly it. Yep, that's it. I heard the same thing. I also heard of slim as well. Hey, you know what? That's better than humidity. I hate sweating. It's like, yeah, where you walk outside and you feel like I got to take a shower again. Crap. Yep, that Gordon Ramsay butter syrup. I love it. Yeah, homemade. Yeah, and like I said, there are tons of amazing recipes out there for keto bread, and I've had some people tell me they've made some and that they're just fantastic. They made like rolls and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, awesome. There's some. It's a really good video. I was like, this is the one I'm going to save for like when I cook a steak. Tim F is here. Tim F, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I know, right? I know. Exactly. Yep, butter makes it all better. You could make butter with coal, not joking. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, with extra chemicals, of course. Yeah. Melissa Lord says, I've tried keto, just can't do it. Yeah. I know it's not for everybody, but I still think it's worth it if you want to like really lose some weight, if you want to get down to where you like set your goal weight. And then you can, on that Carb Manager app, you can switch it to where when you get to your goal weight, you can maintain that weight, and it'll keep you at that maintain level. And it'll adjust your levels and your macros, what you need to be doing to maintain instead of lose. So I started at 289. My goal is 190. I'm also working out every day. I've got a program I'm doing for about 4 weeks. I'm going to switch it up and switch to a different set of workouts for another 4 weeks and kind of switch it up so I don't plateau. So hopefully as the weight starts shedding off, you'll start to see what I'm doing underneath with the muscle building, because I've been doing a lot of it for the last few weeks, and it's at the point where I used to hate working out, and now I look forward to it every day, which is nice. It's nice. Lethal is here. He says, hi, hello, Jeff. Hey, Lethal, man. Good. I caught the tail end of your stream. I'll have to go back and watch it when you upload it to your live channel. But yeah, what I saw was fantastic. You guys are always phenomenal hosts for your guests, and it's always such a fun thing to watch when you guys have guests on. It's always such a great thing to watch. You guys do phenomenal streams. Yep, Lethal's here. Christopher Arcella's here. What's up, Christopher, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, I've heard good things about that too, Mara. I've heard really good things about that. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you guys probably been wondering what's been going on, why the channel's been a little bit not active. Pastor G with a $5 super chat. I'm going to pop that first. I'll do first, okay. Pastor G for $5 says, I can't stay on because I'm on vacation in Rhode Island, but I saw your live and I hope you're doing better. Pastor G, thank you very much for the support. I really do appreciate it. You're one of the ones who sent me messages on Twitter, and it really helped. And I just want to say thank you to all of you, of course, but Pastor G for the $5. Thank you very much for that. I do appreciate it. And thanks again for all your support. And have a great rest of your vacation, man. Okay, let me get a drink of my Bang here. I'm on a new medication for ADHD for the last month or so. And it cottonmouth like a bitch. So I drink water constantly. And of course, that's another reason that that's another thing to do to stay healthy. I think you're supposed to drink half your body weight in ounces of water a day. I don't get to that point, but I'm getting close to the point where people will, like my family's making fun of me because I'll go to the bathroom like every 10 minutes. They're like, you got to go to the bathroom again? Like, I'm drinking a ton of water. What do you expect? But yeah, the Bang Energies too, that's goes right through you. I see Drunk 3PO's in the house. He says, all love. Good to see you, Jay. That was a great surprise stream you did the other night with you and Gina, man. That was fun to watch. That was really, really fun to watch. I caught that as it started, and I got to watch almost all of it, man. It was, that was great. That was really great, man. Thank you for that. And thanks for the support, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, no kidding. Half your body weight in ounces. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Imagine if you're somebody my size. Think about that for a second. So you guys probably wondering what happened, where the streams went, what was going on. Me and my wife are separating. We talked a lot, and I just don't think we're going to be able to work things out, to be honest. So we're currently separated. We're living in the same house. The house is big enough that we do need some space. We can kind of separate from each other. We're also going to be selling the house and splitting the profits of that, because she's been the breadwinner because she's got a master's degree in social work. She has a really, really, really good job, but this house is just too much for one person. I haven't worked for a couple of years. I stopped working to take care of our sick dog. But basically was like a live-in caregiver for him. And he even got to the point, he was so bad I would have to sleep downstairs in the family room on an air mattress because he couldn't go. Like if he woke up and went to the bathroom in the kitchen, he was old and he paced. He would walk through it and it would be everywhere and it would take forever to clean it up. So I was his caregiver, and then he passed away. And for the last, I don't know, a couple of years, I've been in a really, really, really deep depression that I didn't even know I was in until she basically told me that things need to change or she's going to leave. And it kind of woke me up, like hitting the back of the, almost like I was being hit in the back of the head with a mallet. And it was the first time in a long time I woke up that heavily. Like I started seeing a counselor at my church last week. I'm going to see her next week. It's going to be a weekly thing to help me kind of figure out myself and who I am and get back to me. And I've been applying for jobs like left and right. I've had like 15 interviews in the last 2 weeks. I've applied to like 70 places, and I've got 2 places that I most likely have a job at, one for sure. But the problem is the training class that they have doesn't start until at the very, very end of June or the beginning of July. The money is fantastic though, and it would be great. The only problem is right now, I don't have a lot of anything. I mean, I have my collectibles. We're going to split stuff in the house, but I don't have a lot of money in my name. I have a lot of debt too, because it started with like my first wife took out credit card after credit card after credit card in my name. Didn't even know it until we divorced. Then she filed bankruptcy, and I found out, and that tanked my credit. Then after my back issues when I'm in my mid-20s, that tanked my credit because of insurance crap. But yeah, it's been a rough last couple of weeks. But I'm trying to stay positive, and for me, just to stay on the right path for me. I really shied away from my faith for a long time, and I've gotten back into my Christian faith, and it's really kind of helped me stay positive and focus. And I've even reconnected with a couple of old friends from my past that are going through similar things, and we're trying to keep each other, give each other like support and keep each other lifted up. And when they're, a couple of them are having much, much worse times than I am, but trying to just be positive. And the channel is going to be, it's not going to die. I'm not going to let it die. I'm not going to delete it. Nothing like that. It's just going to be, while I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to be living after I move out of here, that's going to be the issue. With my credit the way it is and trying to get back on my feet, Most likely, I'm probably going to be moving back with my folks for a bit. They have a whole upstairs that they don't even use. I have a nice size refrigerator. If I get to keep that, I'll have that with me. My wife with them for a little while when she first moved that back down here before I did when I was finishing my job up north before we got a rental house. So she was out there. She basically said it was, the top level. My parents are very not like, oh, are you doing okay? Every 5 seconds. They definitely will let you kind of, So that's probably where I'll be living, unfortunately, for a little while. But you got to do what you got to do for yourself, and to make, you just have to focus on yourself. Stay positive. I'm going to be able to take my puppy. We're going to split the dogs up. We're going to try to stay civil and cordial so we can, because she'll have the lab, I'll have the puppy, and we'll try to be, we're trying to keep everything civil. And not this weekend, but last weekend, she was out of town with some friends and she broke her knee. So she's been on a brace and crutches, and she's having to stay in bed with her feet propped up. So that she missed most of last week's work, and she's working now. She's working again, so that's helping her out. That's been pretty rough on that. But yeah, that is exactly what it's gonna be called at Geekicidal. To me, a rebirth, man. It's gonna be a rebirth. It's to the point where it sucks at my age to have to start over like this. But to be honest with you, maybe this was the best thing to happen to me because of where I was in my life. Greg, I remember, I think it was a couple of months ago, and I see your super chat, Jay. I'll get to it in just a second, man. You did not have to do that. I was talking to Greg. I think it was in the back room. And Greg, I didn't think you'll have a problem with me talking about this, but Greg even asked me if I was okay. Like, he said, you seem like meaner or like more down lately than usual. And I just kind of played it off, and that just kind of popped back into my head recently. And then he even had a conversation with me about me not being in the right place and was asking me if I was okay. And then, like, thinking back that I didn't even see the signs when he was trying to point them out to me. When you're in that deep of a depression, you don't really know what the hell's going on. So you're like, I literally have blinders on and everything. So, but yeah. Drunk 3PO with a $99 super chat. Jay, wow. Thank you so much, man. You did not have to do that. I really, really, really appreciate it, man. And yeah, thank you. Awesome. I look forward to that, man. Thank you. And thank you so much for the support, Jay. You've been a huge supporter of the channel for a long time. When you had me on that one Wednesday night, that stream, that was one of the most fun streams I'd ever been on. Had a really good time. So, but yeah, Jay, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Wow. Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys have been amazing. My family's been amazing. I've got friends that have been supportive, that work so much that it's hard for me to see them. So, like Jason, like, he hasn't had a week. Oh, they've taken his day off from him, like, the last 3 weeks, and like, he'll get home in the evening and pass out. So I haven't been able to see him very much at all lately either. Yeah, I appreciate that very much, Jedi Luki. I appreciate that very much. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys very much. Yeah, it is. It is. And I always denied that when I was younger, even when I was in depression back then, and I got into drugs and stuff when I was younger. I just denied it and never, like, accepted it. And like I said, this has just been like a kick in the nuts wake up. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you have to pick yourself up, and you have to move forward no matter what happens and no matter where the road goes. You have to stay positive. That's what I'm going to be doing from now on. I don't know how much longer. Well, I'm going to probably be in this house for a little bit longer, maybe another 2 weeks or so, since we're selling it. There's a lot of things I got to get done around the house, and a little bit of paint touch up and a few other things to sell. I'm going to have my realtor over this week so she can kind of let me know what do I need to do bare minimum to put it on the market. So I'll be doing that, still applying to jobs, and once I start working, but we're trying to get the house, put together so we can get ready to sell. I've already started boxing up this room, like the other side of the room. I've started taking stuff down. A couple of figures I've already taken down here to put in boxes and stuff. So, yeah. So it's going to be a lot of change. I'm hoping if I can work it out. I haven't talked to Greg yet. Maybe we can figure out, maybe this week sometime we could do a trivia stream or something like that for you guys, because I really miss doing them. It's like, it's one of the most fun things we did on the channel, And Greg, me and him came up with that idea like months and months ago, and he was so excited about it. I know he loves doing them, and I miss doing them so much. So I'll talk to him this week and see if we can figure something out, and I can figure out a night that would work. So yeah, because I really miss doing them. They're so much fun. They really, really are. They really are. Trey, I appreciate that very, very much. Christopher, you got, all you guys have been just amazing supporters, and it's just been phenomenal. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. Christy says, dude, you don't know how much I relate to what you're saying. It's so funny that you say that, because people that I know that I've talked to, they're like, literally like looking in a mirror, man. Same thing. Going through the same kind of thing, or very much something very, very similar. But Christy, too, I want to say thank you for all your support on the channel since it started. You've been a big supporter as well, too. So, and when you've been on the trivia streams and on the streams, it's been super fun having you on the channel, too. You're always such a blast to have on. So, yeah. We're always here for you, too, Christy, too. So, Steph is here. Steph, really, really good to see you, too. I missed I watched some of it, and I missed your monetization stream when you did that, and a couple other streams you did, and I was there. I apologize. I didn't super chat you or say congratulations. I think I might have done it on Twitter or something, but congratulations on your channel continuing to grow, your monetization. You're one of my favorite channels on YouTube. You're one of my favorite YouTubers, and always going to support you no matter what. You're a fantastic person. You've been a great friend in this thing, too. A big supporter of the channel and a big supporter of all of us. And the Snyder group that we have, too, it's been really, really great getting to know you, too. So thank you, Steph. She says you can start in her age, pushing through this and saying positive what matters right now. Keep your head up. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very much. Jock Nerdy for $50, man. Thank you so very much, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. He says, DM me anytime. I've been in your shoes, so I know. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, I will DM you. Absolutely, we'll get together and we'll talk too, man. That'd be great. I really appreciate that very much, man. Thank you so much. It means a lot. It really, really does. It really does. I see Mega Jetty's here too. He says, "It's been a while. How you doing, man? It's good to see you too. Good to see you." Timon with a super chat for $20. Says, "We are here for you, brother. I know what it's like going back to live with the parents. It doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down. All that matters is you get up one more time, then you were knocked down." That is 100% truth right there, man. 100% truth. And you have been a massive supporter of this channel for a long time, too. And I want to say thank you to all your support. You've been just always here in the streams. Even if it's just popping in for a minute to say hi, you're always here. We always see you in the chat. You've always been a big supporter of the Star Trek streams and stuff, too. Which, when I do get back to doing the channel again, we will go back to doing the Trek streams. I haven't been watching it on my own. I don't want to do that. I would feel like I would be like cheating on Tim and Greg if I did watch the Next Generation stuff on my own. I was not going to do that. There's no way. So I know they've been doing the Orville without me, which is fine, because I know they want to get caught up to watch the new season. So I'm actually going to watch the ones they've already watched and try to get caught up. But Timon, thank you, man. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate everything, man. You've been a huge support. You've always been. I always loved, because you were one of the ones who always comments on the Cantina videos me and Jason do. And I always really appreciate that. I still have some Cantina videos raw that I need to get out. I am going to edit those in the next couple of weeks and try to get them out. The guy we bought the new Mac from, that I had the issues with, took it to the Mac store, and they replaced like the friggin', it's basically the Mac motherboard. We turned out it was the third-party RAM he had bought. He sent a replacement RAM like a week and a half ago, and I haven't even got it in and tested it yet. So I have to do that this weekend or this next like couple of days too, and get that figured out if that's going to be the problem. But yeah, so I can get those edited. I want to get those Cantina videos out, and my God, we still have like 27 friggin' beers in this fridge. And anybody who knows, on keto, beer is a friggin' no-no. So I told Jason, let's do like let's take a little bit of time. I told him if he wants to come get all the beers and take back home, and if he wants to drink some of them, we'll do some different ones, or some of the ones we really want to do, we can leave here or leave it in my fridge, wherever it is. But yeah, we are going to get back to that down the road. Like I said, this channel's not going to die, but I will be working full-time eventually. So I will be doing more what Tim does. I'll be doing some live streams and a few videos here and there, because when you're working full-time, 40, 50 hours, whatever you do, and it might even get to a point where I have to get a second job to kind of, get some money saved up so I can take care of my debt and get in my own place. I mean, we are going to split the profits on the house when we sell the house, and we haven't put a lot into it, unfortunately. So the profit's going to be decent. The realtor told my wife it could be a decent chunk, so we are going to split that. But I'm going to use that and pay off my debt and try to figure some stuff out. And my lease vehicle is up in October, so I have to turn my car in. But the guy that we leased it from told my wife that a lot of people during COVID got hit really bad, and a few people have called in and had Kia extend their lease for like 6 months. So we're going to try to do that way, because the payment on the lease is not that bad. So if I can get a full-time job, even if I live with my parents, I can still pay for the car while I'm driving it, even though it's in her name. She'll if I can pay for it, she's going to let me take the car for a while. That way I can save up and just get something else down the road. My parents have 3 vehicles. My mom never drives her damn van, so if I really need a vehicle, I probably drive my mom's van. It's basically there, so just in case she needs to leave. So, yeah. But, again, Timon, thank you for that, man. Thank you. I kind of went off on a little tangent there, didn't I? Yeah. I got lost. Where was I? Okay, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you, Lethal Man. You guys have been, like... everybody's been super supportive, and I really appreciate it. Tim F says, definitely been missing the hangs, bud, but very understandable. You do you. First and foremost, will always be your free man. Thank you. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. Lethal, Steph is kind of gay. Always love you. I always love you. I always love you, Lethal, man. You're one of my favorite YouTubers as well. You, Mara, Jay, Ryan, Steph. Like, there's a bunch of you guys that are just like Rhino, Tim, I mean, Christy, I mean, Subhuman, I love your live streams too. I mean, there's a lot of you guys in this community. I love your YouTube channels. Like, I still watch your videos and your streams. Even if sometimes I don't say something in the chat, I'm usually there anyway. I'll try to make myself known more often than not. Exactly, Mara. Thank you. And thank you for all the support. You've been a huge supporter of the channel. Also a huge supporter behind the scenes too. Thank you so much for everything you've done as well, and your help too. And you've been a really good friend too. Thank you. Melissa Lord says, I recently had to start over multiple times because of the Rona last year, multiple jobs until I got my new one recently. I feel you and support you and can do it. It's tough, but you'll make it. Absolutely. I know a lot of people too that were hit hard because of that, and they've had to rebuild. And it's tough. It's very tough what a lot of people are going through right now. And, I know I'm not the only one out there going through stuff, and it's nice to see other people like reach out and say, I've been going through this, or I've gone through something similar, and be able to connect with people. Like I said, I've reconnected with a couple of people I hadn't talked to in years on Facebook, and realized that they were going through something similar or something even worse. And we're trying to help each other out. It's nice to have that support system. Starting over, have a plus side, you'll be able to choose what's best for you. That's exactly right, Mike. That's exactly right, man. That's exactly right. Chrissy sent a 99-cent super sticker, and I believe it was a smiling poop emoji. Thank you for that, Christy. I love it. Gotta send the pooper sticker. I know, I love it. It's not a stream if Christy doesn't send a pooper sticker. Now, the stupid chat just jumped again. Thanks, Tim F. I appreciate it, man. We love making those videos. Every time we sit down to make those videos, there's so much shit I cut out of those videos. Sometimes the raw file will be 55 minutes. And we'll go off on this raw tangent, and I'll be messaging back and forth. I'm like, do you want me to cut this or leave it? He's like, how long is it right now? I'm like, I've only cut 5 minutes out of it. He's like, please cut that out. To the point where I've almost thought about keeping that and setting it aside and just making a Cantina video with just all of our random tangents and bloopers and crap that we do. It's been insane how much I've had to cut out of those videos. It's fun, though. We love doing this so much. Hail from Beirut. Hey, Matthew. How you doing, man? It's good to see you, too. Yes, Alien Watch Party would be badass. Would be. I love that movie so much. One of my favorites. When people ask me if I like Aliens or Alien, the first one or the second one, it's so hard to decide. It's very difficult to decide. Tim. Great friend Tim. Open airlock policy for $20. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate your support as well. You've been an awesome friend. It's been fantastic getting to know you. Hopefully in the near future we can actually meet in person. I would love to meet some of you guys. That'd be great. He says, I've been in the depths of despair. Parents lost, my son kidnapped, betrayal from friends. You will come out of it stronger. You know my story. Just reach out when you're ready for the next conversation. Tim, buddy, always, man. Always. I appreciate everything you've done. I appreciate your support. And hopefully, eventually, we can get back to the high ground so we can have Fall of Night, high ground, Fall of Night, high ground. And I will say, last night's stream was so much fun. That was an amazing panel you put together for that show. Fantastic. Alora fits really well with you guys. Like, really well. I was excited to see how it worked out, and it worked out really well. I hope you guys keep doing it because it was so much fun. Fucking awesome show, man. Awesome. Awesome. If you guys have not watched that last night's stream, please go back and check it out. It's amazing. Their chemistry, they just fit really well together. You guys know Tim really fits with anybody he streams with. He does a really good job with that. Alora just fit in. Greg was Greg's self, and he seemed like he was having a great time. Rhino showed up. I even said in the chat before it started, they're running late because Rhino. And look at that. They started and Rhino wasn't even there yet. I'm just giving you shit, Rhino, and you know that. You know that. Always love streaming with you, man. I love streaming with you guys. You guys are so much fun to stream with. So much fun. Thanks. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that, man. Mega Jetty, MJ1 Media for $2 says, send a DM for you to read later. Here's $2. Be cool. Thank you. Thank you very much for that, man. You've been a big supporter of the channel, too. And I want to say thank you for that, all of you guys. But yeah, definitely Mega Jetty. I've seen you pop in. You used to pop into my Battlefront streams. We had you play Battlefront with us sometimes. You've been a really big supporter. I still have been watching your stuff too. I still have you on my notifications turned on for your stuff too. You're one of the ones I watch constantly too. So I always watch Trey too, man. Dude, I love your fucking videos. Every time you have a new video, usually your first view is me. So I think I've missed a couple of them, but they're in my my watch later, and I've actually cleaned my watch later list out. I've gone through a bunch of it. But yeah, man, your videos are just like some of my favorites, dude. I love your reviews. I love them. I love them. I've seen like Drunk and Ryan and them talk about it too. But man, no, seriously, I love watching your videos. You're a big horror guy as well. I love like, I don't know how many horror channels you watch, Trey, but I will recommend one. His name is Dr. Wolfula. He's been doing it for like 10 years, man. He does like, he calls die-in theater streams, where he like streams like movies that are in the public domain, like horror movies in public domain. He does reviews. He does riff views where he like riffs on movies. He just did a Hatchet riff view recently, a movie that's super campy but super fun to watch, super gore. Yeah. Oh, awesome, Trey. Yeah, Wolfula is like hands down one of my favorite YouTubers, man. Just absolutely great. If you guys haven't watched his channel, I'll probably drop the link here for him in a moment. But yeah, if you guys are horror fans, he does the personality for his Dr. Wolfula. It's just, thank you, Soul Assassin, man. I appreciate that. Dr. Wolfula is an amazing content creator, guys. Just good. Definitely go check him out. He's super fun to watch. I think you guys will like it. Jeremy Swick says, hey, buddy, keep your head up. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it. And all your support, too, man. You've been a big supporter, too. Canadian Jedi Knight, another member, a big channel supporter as well, too, man. Thank you for that. Thank you for all of your support, too. What's up, Soul Assassin? How you doing, man? Good to see you, too. I know we talked a little bit last night in the chat on Tim's. That was another thing. That was another reason I thought the stream was so good last night, Tim. Besides the panel being so amazing, the chat being so great last night, and have that all the conversation always makes the stream so much more fun, doesn't it? That's what makes them great, Christy. She says, my live streams are chaos, and that's what makes them so great. That's what makes them great. Your Walmart streams are some of the best. Some of the best. I love them. I love them. Teresa is here. Teresa, thank you so much for that. You have been a huge supporter of the channel as well. Have had you on multiple times. I know you were on the Spacing on Friday night. Watch some of that. I'm going to go back and finish watching that too. We always have great conversations with you. Also, I don't know, I haven't seen lately. Did you finish Babylon 5 and what'd you think? I need to go back and watch it as well. It's on my HBO Max watch list. I need to go back because I haven't seen it since like right after it aired the first time. But yeah, Babylon 5, great. Did you finish it? Damn, the chat keeps jumping on me. Okay, where are we at? Wow. I'm way behind. Holy crap. Okay, here we are. Hey, I love it. That's why I love your live streams, man. They're super laid back. When you guys are on, I know you've had Runner on too, who's also another big supporter of the channel. You guys, the people you've had on, you guys have a good conversation. It's just, chill streams are also, like laid back chill streams are great to watch too. It's nice to have that. Everybody says alien. It's hard to say. It's hard to go against the original Aliens or the original Alien. I know Aliens is fantastic, but yeah, you know. Oh, oh, the Alien Isolation. You're talking about, okay, he says, if you do an Alien watch party, you've got to include a game movie of Alien Isolation. So somebody put the cutscenes all together on, I guess, on YouTube, but everybody does that, though. So yeah, I'm sure. But I need to check that out. I haven't played it. I actually think, I have to check, but I think it was either on sale one point in the last couple of years on PlayStation Store, and I bought it, or it was one of the PlayStation Plus games. I don't remember, but I'll have to check my library because I swear I bought that game. Either that or it was in my cart and I almost bought it. I don't remember, but I've heard amazing things about that game. And I'd like to check it out. I've watched some people play it, and I'm like, I have to play this game. I need to get Resident Evil 8 as well. Resident Evil 7 was so good. I streamed that some when it first came out when I was doing my Twitch originally. Never finished it on stream, but I did finish it, and I absolutely loved it. Loved that game. And never was a huge Resident Evil fan. Resident Evil 4 was absolutely phenomenal, though. But I think I need to get Resident Evil 8. I need to check that out. But yeah, Alien Isolation, man. I'll check it out. I'll check it out, man. Aliens is best for me. A lot of people say that. You're best, Tim. I meant every word of it, man. Every word. Soul Assassin, it's hard to choose, man. It's super, super hard to choose. Did I say Greg Self? Did I say Greg Self, or was it, I meant to say Greg was his Greg Self? Yeah, there we go. When you're Greg, your personality is just, it's super fun to be around. You always have some of the funniest shit to say. Some of the stories you guys were talking about before you even got into a topic last night was one of the best parts of the stream. Yeah, I love when you're your Greg Self, because Greg is awesome. Greg is awesome. I miss when you made content, because some of your shit was some of the funniest shit on YouTube, like your freaking Tuscan Bob Mandalorian videos, where everybody looked forward to those. I love those videos so much. I loved it. Your Fuck Naughty Dog compilation when you did that, like a lot of your Mandalorian stuff and your lore videos that you did on your channel, like great stuff, man. I always loved your stuff. Loved it. Oh, and your freaking Star Trek reviews that you did that literally broke you. What was that stupid ass animated show that you were reviewing? I literally burned it out of my brain because I don't want to fucking remember it. That's why. But the Rage War series is the best books. Okay, see, I've never read a lot of the books and stuff. I know that. I know that there's a lot of good stuff. I think I read some of the Dark Horse. Was it Dark Horse that did the comics, I believe? I love how he comments the others, gets to Rhino, he showed up, LOL. Exactly, right? That's just how I think that's how everyone, yeah, Lower Decks, thanks, Ray. I think that's how everybody is with Rhino. But yeah, did anybody expect less? Thanks for that, Soul Assassin. Fantastic stream. Jack of all casuals for $19.99. He says, you're never alone. You have friends and a community here to support you. Starting over may be rough at first. Not if, but when things get better, this will be a small blip in your life. Stay strong. We have your back. Jack, you've been a huge supporter of the channel too. Channel member for a while. Just like, I really appreciate everything you've done. You're always in the streams. You've been in the watch parties too, with the Star Trek, the trivia. You've been here. And just thank you for everything you've done for the channel. And thank you for the super chat. It really means the world to me. Everybody who's super chatting today, you guys have no idea how much this means to me right now. So yeah, I'll try not to get emotional. It's been a damn roller coaster of that the last few weeks, where it's hard not to sometimes. Just got to let it out, but I'm going to try to keep it together for the stream. I told myself, let's keep it together. Also, another thing that I've been doing lately that I have never been able to do for a really, really long time is actually look at myself in the mirror and actually like what I see. It's been a really, really long time. And I've kind of started to actually look at myself in the mirror and tell myself that I'm worth everything. I'm worth everything that I get. I'm worth the love that I get from people. I'm worth the support. I'm worth everything. I'm not a nobody. I'm not, worthless. I'm actually worth something. And I've been having to tell myself that every day to try to build myself up and build my self-esteem up. I'm trying to do that. I have a friend of mine too, whose self-esteem is in the toilet right now. He's going through something as well too that's not great. And it's just really difficult to see him go through that too. And he's been through it for a long time, and it's never really stood up. And I really like to try to, he's a couple hours away in Kentucky. We used to work together. It's really hard to kind of get together with him when he doesn't have his kids every other weekend. And then when he's not busy trying to find a place right now, but I need to talk to him. I think me and him would be a really good support system for each other right now too. So there's always always people to talk to. Everybody who's out there, anybody's dealing with something like that, there are probably people in your life that you have no idea that they're dealing with something. You might open up about it to them and realize that they're going through something similar, and you might find a really great support system in a person you didn't even know needed that support. So, but Jack, thank you for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. No kidding, right? No kidding. Absolutely, Trey. Absolutely, man. I love your videos, dude. They're always phenomenal, man. Dave Myers for $50. Dave, dude. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Your support too has been fantastic, man. Always in the chat, always in the streams. You've been with Star Trek watch parties too. Been a huge supporter, channel member too. Wow. He says, best of luck getting through everything. Dave, man, I really appreciate that so much. That means so much to me. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Wow. Thank you. Big supporter. Great guy. Great guy, man. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. You guys, like, that's been a big thing. Like, I don't really watch a lot of shows anymore on TV. I watch YouTube. I found some great, like, fitness channels, too, that I've been watching a lot, too. But all you guys' channels, all you guys' content has been getting me through a lot of this, because all the content you put out is great. Tim, I went back and watched your documentary twice after the first time. I watched it 3 times now. One of the best fucking videos I've ever seen on YouTube. Hands fucking down. So it's been a really big thing. Like, Trey, your reviews, man, have been great. Your newest one where you were talking about what you want out of Jurassic World Dominion. Great video, man. Great video. Tim will be hiding behind his chair watching Alien. Most likely. Most likely. Yeah, Dr. Wolf, thanks again for that. Thanks for that. Rhetorical Thrill. Another massive supporter of the channel. Huge supporter of the trivia streams. Really good to see you too. You've been such a big supporter through everything, and thank you for the support. And I really appreciate it. You guys are a big help through this. I mean, like I said, the shout outs on Twitter, the messages on Twitter, the messages on Discord that have come just from people I didn't expect to get it from. It's been overwhelming, and you guys are the reason that it's been one of the big reasons it's been easier to get through this stuff. Because, like, there was I don't remember how long it had been since I even got on my Twitter. And I got on Twitter, and there was just message after message after message after message. And it was very, very overwhelming. I got really emotional because, like I said, there were messages from people I never expected to get it from. So, and then I found out somebody else that I've supported and has supported me over the years is going through something similar. And I'm like, you never know what's happening with people in their lives. I mean, I have a bad road rage, and something my wife always told me, and I've always had other people tell me, like, you never know what people are going through. You never know what somebody's going through. They might be having the worst day of their lives, and you're getting road rage and getting pissed off at them. And I've changed because of that, and other people saying other things to me. I'm trying to be better on that because, yeah, road rage sucks. But, yeah, you never know what someone is going through. You never do. But Rhetorical Thrill, I know you've probably been missing the trivia streams, and like I said, I'm going to try to talk to Greg and try to figure out a time in the next week or so where we can do another trivia stream. But I will, like, immediately post it on Twitter. I'll post it on the community tab on the YouTube, and I will also post it in the Discord as an announcement so you guys can see that. I completely forgot to do that with this stream, and I apologize. I created the stream last night while I was watching the Fall of Night, and I kind of forgot to do that. So, but thank you for all your support. I appreciate that very much. Chat keeps jumping because I'm so far behind. I apologize. Wow, I'm really... Jesus, where am I? Okay. Yeah. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Lady Toriel, another huge supporter of the channel. I have notifications on for your channel, too. I always watch your content, too. Man, my hair is just going everywhere. It's thank you for all your support. Another channel member. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. You go through here. Teresa, you did not have to do that. You did not have to do that. I really, that means a lot to me right now. It does. Something to help tide you over. We've all been through some sort of rock bottom. Just of different kinds. I'm here for you, and if you need any advice, hit me up. Thank you so much, Teresa. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all your support. You've been amazing. It's always been fun to have you on the trivia streams or the High Ground or when it was the Raging Geek Jedi show. Always loved having you on. Always love watching your content too. You're not a person I have notifications turned on for and watch your stuff all the time. So like sometimes I get behind on things, but I always save things for watch later. They're always on my watch later list. I'll go back and get caught up on stuff. So yeah, but thank you so much for that, Teresa. I really appreciate that so much. Thank you very much. Wow. Thank you. She says not done yet. Okay, I'll have to check it out. Thank you. Like I said, yeah, absolutely. SPK is here. He says, hey, everyone, another big supporter of the channel, man. Another big supporter. You guys have been massive supporters. I don't know how many of you guys came over from the Friday Night Tights shout out, but I know a lot of you guys did. And as soon as that hit, it was insane. Like the support that just came in, and people going back and watching old videos and coming on old videos and being like, how did I miss this before? And like, the support was just like overwhelming. And then Rhino hit 1,000 and Tim hit 1,000. I think Tim's really close to monetization. So make sure you guys are running his channel nonstop too, so he can get that going. But yeah, SBK, thank you for that, man. John Beck for $20 super chat. Thank you, John Beck, man. I appreciate that. He says, for a little variety, put me down as a meh supportive. JK, best of luck. Thank you, John Beck, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Your support too, man. Like I said before, it's just been, you guys have been great. I love it. I love your support. You guys are the reason I'm here. I mean, I do YouTube because of this. And yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of getting a little bit burnt out on stuff because if you think about all the stuff we talk about on the streams, it's always like so negative, but like the problem is like, you know, trying to stay positive and stay focused. But when you're in that kind of a deep depression and you don't even realize it, it affects you. And then I realized that I wasn't getting tired of the streams and the shows. I was just in a bad place. And I let that take over and run. And I'm sure you guys could go back and watch live streams and probably tell every now and then I wasn't like doing great. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can't. I'm not sure. Maybe I hit it well. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't really even realize I was that bad. But John Beck, thanks again for that, man. I appreciate it. Pronouns are Greg and Gregus. Yeah, there you go. Greg and Gregus. Alien or Aliens? That's what we were doing earlier. She says, are we choosing a favorite Alien movie? I like Alien best. It's iconic, but Aliens is great too. I just place Alien higher as a total work. That is actually a statement I 100% agree with. I agree with that. Yeah, I think Aliens is amazing, fucking phenomenal, but Alien is more iconic and it's better directed and a better piece of art in my opinion. I think so. It's just to go back and watch it now, the visuals are, I mean, of course, like the computer systems in the ship dated a little bit, but it still looks amazing. Amazing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Star Curse. Okay, good. Yeah, I did read some of that. Yep. Lower decks equals upper decker. Exactly. Aliens, game over, man. Game over. I know. Miss Bill Paxton, man. What a great actor, man. What was that vampire movie he did with Lance Hendrickson? Near Dark, I believe was it was called. Fucking awesome, that movie. I love that movie so much. I love it. Greg says my pronouns are gatekeeper / doomtarded. Love it. I love it. I love it. I stand with RK Outpost. Absolutely. Soul Assassin says, how come you beat down when you got all those dope people here? Got your back, man. Absolutely, man. I absolutely 100% agree. You guys are fucking, like, just amazing. Just amazing. The support has been overwhelming. Going back and watching, like, old streams and, like, having the chat replay turned on. It's, like, I went back and rewatched the first Raging Geek Jedi show about a week ago. It's so funny to go back and watch that and then come back into this. But because we were like so green and so new, like we were all friggin' like starstruck when like Tom and Jay and all these big YouTubers were popping up in our chat. And we had Ryan on the whole time our first stream. We'd all been a huge supporter of Ryan's, and look where he is now. And the fact that he still comes on our streams and we still talk on DMs on Twitter. Great dude there too. Always big supporter. Give me the shout out on Friday Night Tights. Rhetorical Thrill says, I missed everything, but I'm glad you're here. You aren't alone. You have value, and things will be okay. Thank you, Rhetorical Thrill. I appreciate it. You've been a big supporter. Thank you for everything. LMFA, why do you think I don't stream? Because I would just start crying. Yeah. Yeah. Angela Straven. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Big wrestling guy. Big fan of your channel, too. You got some great streams that you do with game streams and other streams. You're the one that I have notifications turned on for as well. Steve Kenobi is here. He says, hey there, Geek Plan. I hope you're doing well today. I'm doing all right today, man. I'll tell you what. I'm doing better than all right today. I'm doing amazing today. This has been like one of the highlights of my week. Why do I get this stupid... Hold on. Why do I get this stupid thing on StreamYard where a little Wi-Fi icon will pop up showing my strength and it'll go away? Is it trying to show me that... Did I lag there for a minute or something? But anyway, Steve has been a massive supporter of the channel. Always has been. And loved having him on streams. He's always fun to have on. We have good conversations. I loved watching him and Alora do their streams as well. Yeah, Alora's another channel I have notifications on too. I love her channel as well. It's fantastic. But Steve, yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate the messages you've sent me. Yeah, even though I don't think I responded to the last one, but just your support, man, has been fantastic. So thank you for always being there. Yes, they are. Buff Dude's channel is awesome. Okay, I'll check that out. I will check that out, man. I need to write that down so I don't forget. I will check that out. Man, I'm way behind on the fucking chat. Here we go. I'm getting caught up a little bit, I think. Tim F says, unfortunately, I don't have people close in my life to help me through my depression, so I get it here. And with y'all in other chats. YouTube keeps me sane in this fucked up, weird world. Hey, man, I know you're on Discord. Message me anytime. Anytime, dude. Anytime you want to talk, just message. All right? Anytime. Anytime, man. And it's always good to have you in streams. Like, I know you're one of the ones who came over for Friday Night Tights, I think, and you've been, like, a big supporter ever since, and you've been in the chats all the time. You're always in the streams, so thank you for all your support, man. But like I said, anytime, reach out anytime. Jock Nerdy, you're going to change your name to Buff Nerdy now? LOL? Nice. Steve says, I'm not 100% sure what's going on. I just popped on, but whatever happens, keep in mind that you have a friend up in Norway. That won't change. Thank you, Steve. I'll give you a rough breakdown. Separating from my wife. We're going to sell the house. I got to move out. And just starting over in my life. I got to start over. Completely start over. But keeping my head up, focusing on me. That's what I got to do. And the channel's, like I said earlier, the channel's not going away. I am going to be getting a full-time job, so it's going to be, videos are going to be, for now, are going to be really spread apart. Until I figure out where I'm going to be, like, set up for a bit. It's going to be difficult to figure out how I'm going to stream. But like I said, my parents, if I do move in with my parents, they have a big upstairs that they never use. So I'll be able to set up a room to stream in, just a basic room. I might even get a green screen or something. Actually, I think I have a fucking green screen. I might. But yeah, Steve, great. Thank you for all the support, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Subhuman says, can't wait for the trivia stream return. I've got tons of categories ready to go, yet I'm still working on my Al Bundy category. Dude, that's awesome to hear, man. That is awesome to hear. I will basically post... Sorry, guys. This fan is really, like, messing with my eyes because of my allergies and shit. Yeah, I will post something in the Discord and on Twitter and everywhere else in the Facebook group on Facebook if you guys have joined that, or the page on Facebook. I've got a page on there, too. We'll share out, like, in advance when we're going to be doing the trivia stream next, so you guys can kind of get ready. And if you guys have topics, or if Greg needs categories, we can, like, hey, we need categories and stuff. If you guys have categories, that's really awesome to hear that, Subhuman. That's awesome. And the fucking Al Bundy category would be awesome, man. Awesome. My calendar keeps popping up and telling me, you haven't done your workouts for today. I've only got a couple of, like, cool downs and really small little cardio and off day stuff to do today, so it's not that bad. But it keeps literally popping up. Rhetorical Thrill says, Geek, when I recently went on a tirade against an idiot driver, then after about 10 seconds of silence, my 5-year-old goes, they can't hear you, you know. Oh, that's fantastic. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's freaking, that's what kids are. That's how kids are. I mean, my nephew probably say the same damn thing. All of them would. But yeah, I think I've had somebody in my car like an adult say that, you know, they can't hear a damn word you just said. Yeah, absolutely. That's right. That's right. Thanks, Tim. Rhetorical Chris says, I came from Ryan Night Tights. I check out everyone they mentioned, and I saw Trivia and Horror, and I said, my people. Very nice. Very nice. I'm hoping to kind of be set up so when October rolls around, I can do some October content. It won't be like a 31 Days of Halloween where I'll do a video every day. But I'll probably still call it 31 Days of Halloween since there's still 31 days in Halloween in October. Since I did that last year, or I'll think of a better name or something like that. But I would like to get some horror content out. I did watch Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It the other night. I'm trying to figure out if I'll have time maybe to get a review out for you guys. It is on HBO Max, I think, for like maybe till like the end of June since it just came out. So yeah, but I'll be talking about that horror stuff hopefully in the fall because man, I love it. I fucking love it. Subhuman says, I came in when you did your second Raging Geek Jedi show. I remember that, man. You've been around for a long time. Yep. Exactly. Tim, absolutely. Biggles Mets for $20. Biggles, big supporter for the channel. He has a great Twitch. Your channel too on YouTube. He said, sorry I missed the first 58 minutes, but how are you, my friend? Thank you for the $20 super chat, Biggles. I do appreciate it. I want to say thank you for all your support. I don't know if you heard quick rundown of what was going on in my life. I might go through it again here in a minute. This is for everybody who's popping in late, but your support's been amazing. You're a huge supporter of all of us. I appreciate everything you've done, support for the channel. I always love seeing you in the chats when you're here. I know a lot of times when we do late shows, you pop in and say, I got to go to bed. I can't stay. I know you watch the replays and stuff because I've seen you comment on replay streams before. Big supporter, man. I appreciate the super chat very, very much. Thank you so much for that. Alien made coffee with Mr. Fusion. Nice. Okay, I'm almost caught up with the chat. Holy shit, that's awesome. SBK for $19.99. Big supporter. Channel. No. Okay, I thought you were a channel member. I'm sorry. My brain went for a second. Hey, man, we miss you and hope you come back soon. I'm always down to help with trivias or help in any way I can. Aliens, too, because of my childhood. Dude, I remember. It's funny you mention that, too, because I saw Aliens before I saw Alien. And, like, me and my younger brothers and then some of our neighbor friends, we'd all, like, get together like each other's houses every week and watch Aliens, like, all the time. And, like, we would go in the backyard with our, like, guns and stuff, like, quote Aliens all the time. And, like, oh, my God, it was so much fun. We watched... Now, you know, like back in the day, you were allowed to watch those kind of movies when you were younger. Like, we had a gas station down the road from where we used to live when I was a kid, and like they had like a video rental section, and they had a ton of like 80s horror, 80s slasher stuff. And me and my brother, my brother John especially, we would go in there with my dad to get a few things, like because we took swim lessons in a house up the road from there. We'd stop after swim lessons. Get like an ice cream sandwich all the time from this place, and my brother would fucking beg my dad every time, Dad, rent that for us, Dad, rent that. He's like, no, you guys are too young. You guys are too young. You're going to have fucking nightmares. And one day he fucking broke down and rented Friday the 13th Part 4, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th Part 5, Part 6, Poltergeist, and there's a couple other things in there too. Maybe Hellraiser, I think, maybe. I'm trying to remember. But anyway, he rented all those movies for us. We freaking binged them in like 2 days, nonstop. None of us had nightmares. My mom was pissed though at my dad, like fucking super pissed. She's like, why would you rent this for them? Because you guys know, especially Part 4, before the MPAA stepped in, or I'm sorry, before they motion picture, before they started cracking down on the, like the violence in the 80s slashers was really over the top violent. And of course, they had the amazing dance scene with, what's his name from Back to the Future? I can't think of the actor's name. But yeah, Friday 4 is fucking awesome. I love it. It's not my favorite Friday, but it's really close. But yeah, loved it. Can you guys still hear me? I think my AirPods just connected to my fucking phone instead of my computer here. So let me know if you guys can still hear me. I think you can. But SPK, Super Chat Man, thank you so much. I appreciate it and all the support. You've been amazing as well. Thank you. Rhetorical Thrill says, you never realize how bad it is. After my first was born, I had major depression, but I didn't realize it. I thought it was fine, but after I came out, I confirmed with everyone I was basically catatonic. It's kind of, I'm guessing you had some kind of wake up call too, like that. And it's, looking back on it, you're like, I can't even believe that was going on. Like, I didn't even realize it. You know what I mean? Crispin Glover, thank you, Mar. But yeah, I hope you got work through it, or you're still working through it. Rhetorical Thrill. Also, I know you're on Discord. If you ever want to send me a message, you ever want to talk, I'm here. Anybody, you guys are on Discord, Twitter, always message me. I'm here. Soul Assassin said, I'd love to have seen Neil Blomkamp's Alien film and check out the AVP Fire and Stone comics. They are great and a good sequel to Prometheus. I'll check that out. And yes, I 100% agree. I really would have loved to see Neil Blomkamp's Alien, the take on Alien, because it was basically a direct sequel to Aliens. And that, like, I cannot believe that we never got that. It sounded so fucking great. It was bringing up Michael Biehn. It was going to be absolutely amazing. Jeremy Siwick says, Jeff, I sent you a message on Discord for you to read later on. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it. I'll be checking all the messages and stuff after the stream here in a bit. I can't stream much longer. I've got a guy, well, let's see if he shows up on time, to come look at our roof. I mean, I might have my wife let him in if I'm still going, so I can still stream for a bit. I didn't want to stream for too long anyway, because I know Ryan streams in a couple hours. But I will do some more streams, of course, this week too. So yeah, I'll be doing some more. Stunning Brave Megatron says, fear not, brothers and sisters, that tits are here. Fat tits. You got them big, stunning and brave Megatron titties. Thank you for being here, and thank you for all your support too, Megatron, on the channel. You've been a huge supporter too. I appreciate it. Thank you. That would be a really good trivia category too. Actually, me and a friend of mine in high school had to choose a topic to do a report on for an English paper, and we did serial killers. So yeah, the teacher's like, really, that's what you're going to do your report on? And actually, it was one of the best fucking reports in the class. So we were like, see, we could do a report on anything and make it good. He did a really good job on it too. We really did a good job. I love that. That report was great. I wish I could find that thing. Maybe he still has it. Yes, Trey, Halloween Kills in 4 months, man. I'm hoping we get a fucking trailer soon, but I'm thinking probably July. So, but yeah, they'll probably drop the official poster, and then the day later or later that day will be the trailer. So I'm hoping very soon. Really looking forward to that. I hope we don't see a lot, though. I think they're trying to hold it back so they don't give us too much, because they gave us a little bit too much in the Halloween 2018 trailer. It sucks they put the scene in where he's in the closet, she's trying to shut the door. I hated that scene was in the fucking trailer, because I'm like, now there's no fucking suspense. You know where he's going to be. The whole scene with Julian, even though that was a great scene in general, great character, the babysitter, I forgot the actress's name, but there were some really great characters in that movie that you actually cared about. You know, that's one of the best things about like horror films and 80s slashers. There are a lot of good movies out there that they make you care about these people. They're not just cannon fodder. They're not just kills for later in the movies, that you actually care about them. And then they did a lot of like good characters in Halloween 2018, and super looking forward to Kills, man. So looking forward to that. I cannot fucking wait. I'll probably do, if I'm back to doing more videos on a consistent basis, I'll be doing multiple videos on that fucking movie, because like last year's 31 Days of Halloween was going to be heavily focused on Halloween franchise. And you can see if you go back, I had a lot of Halloween franchise reviews that I'd already done a few before Halloween Kills was fucking canceled. And I think Dr. Wolffield did the same thing, but he's still got a bunch more Halloween reviews to do this year, and so he'll be doing that too, along with Halloween Kills stuff too. So yeah, it's going to be, man, if it's anything like what I've fucking read about this movie, Trey, dude, get ready. Get ready is all I got to say. I can't wait, man. Yeah, it isn't this channel. I have an actual one, but without the Santa hat. Yes, that's it. Yeah. Are you a mod, Biggles? Okay, no, you're not. If somebody that's a mod, would want to drop Biggles' channel link in there, I'd appreciate it if you guys don't mind. Steek says, need to wipe the floor with Mara at trivia soon. She has been threatening with sending me Paltrow cunt candles from... Oh my god, that's hilarious. Mara has issues, Steek. You know this. Friday 4 is awesome. Yes, it is. Oh my god, the stuff I watched with my friends and sisters because our parents didn't pay attention. Yep. Night of the Living Dead. The original black and white Night of the Living Dead. Okay, Biggles, I see you. Okay, thanks, Tim. Original Night of the Living Dead, black and white. I don't remember how old I was, but it was Halloween that fell on a Friday or Saturday. And of course, like our old, like, we had an old big tube TV, like in a cabinet that sat on the floor in our living room in our old house. And that Halloween, my brothers went to bed. My dad he's like, you can stay up and watch some TV for a while if you want. And like 9 o'clock or 9:30, maybe even 10 o'clock, the original Night of the Living Dead came on. And that was my first time watching a horror film. I might have been like 7 or 8. Maybe. Scared the shit out of me, and I fucking loved it. Loved it. So, yeah. My dad told me, he's like, if your brothers come downstairs, though, you have to change the channel or go to bed. I'm like, all right, I'll keep it down. I'll keep it down. Keep it down. Yeah, it's hard to beat that, Trey. 6 or 7 for me, man. Only 7 because of Kane Hodder. But yeah. And thank you for that. I love Friday 4 and 6, but 5 sucks and not the real Jason. There's 2 big reasons to watch Friday 5. I'll let you guys take a guess on that. Two big reasons to watch Friday 5. Yeah, I agree, Trey. I understand what they were trying to do with the franchise. Like, at the end, they wanted, Tommy Doyle to pick up the mantle of Jason. Yeah. Fucking channel's great. I know, right? He's fucking with that fucking dance scene in 4, man. It's like legendary as shit. Yeah, I know, but like I said, 2 big reasons to watch it. That's right. It's fucking boobs. That's right. Butts. He's gonna make him clap them cheeks. Trey says, just want to hear the theme, man. And the fact that Carpenter came back and scored 2018 made it even better than the movie than it was. Like, I still have some issues with it, but I love it. But, like, that score is fucking incredible, and it just proves that Carpenter has still got it when it comes to the score. Like, he fucking nailed it with that. That score is one of my favorite scores in any film. It's so good. The fact he did with his son, and I believe his stepson as well, is just family thing together they did, and it just fucking worked, and they blew it out of the water, man. Statistics say you pass 6 potential serial killers every year. Yep, not creepy at all. No kidding. Internal screaming, that's right. I know, Trey. I'm telling you, man. Yep, I know. I know, man. Okay, thanks again, Tim, for putting that in there. And Soul Assassin, thank you. Appreciate that. Man, Check. I hate fucking streamer out of cat. Check. He's fucking jumping. Okay, my son is almost 9, and he wants to be a horror nut so badly. He thinks he's tough, but he's actually a huge wuss. Nice. That's funny. Yeah, my brother John, who was a huge horror nut when we were kids and when we were younger, even in his teenage years, he got out of it completely. He still likes like 80s metal and 80s music and stuff, but he got out of horror completely. So, absolutely completely. Nothing is canceled. Last year they tried to cancel all holidays, but people said exactly they did. I mean, we had a fucking great Halloween party here. We were like, we're not going to have a fucking Halloween party this year. Wasn't a fan of Halloween 2018, but did enjoy Michael doing his Michael stuff. Agreed. Getting to see him in the wild again like that was great. Getting him, out of captivity. I thought they did a great job with Jamie Lee Curtis's character with Laurie Strode. I thought she did fucking great in it, and there were some things I didn't like. It took Allison a little bit of time for me to grow on her. Her character wasn't that. She didn't do a lot, but I'm sure she's going to do more and more in the sequels as it goes on. I love Judy Greer as the Laurie Strode's daughter. I did not like Sartain. Even Laurie Strode was like, so you're the new Loomis. Like, we were all fucking thinking it. And then he turns out he wanted to see what it was like to kill. Yeah, I did not like him. The kills were fucking great, though. They did a good job with that. And to see Michael, like, just doing his Michael fucking thing. Like, when you first see him, like, out in the neighborhood, he's walking through, he goes back in the garage, gets the hammer. That is so fucking Halloween. You could tell that's, like, a huge homage to Halloween 2. Because they, since they bypassed Halloween 2's plot and just went direct from Halloween 1, like, it's just, that was so fucking Halloween 2. It was like, I saw that scene, I'm like, this is Halloween, this is it. You guys fucking get it. You get it. Your story's not great, but something's there to build on in Halloween Kills. We got, Tommy Doyle, not the original actor coming back, but Tommy Doyle coming back. We got Lindsay Wallace, the original actress playing Lindsay Wallace, coming back. We have Marion Crane coming back, the nurse from the first one with Dr. Loomis in part 2. It's going to be fucking great. great. I still love Halloween 2 as well. Halloween 2 is like a fucking great sequel. Carpenter fucking hates it, even though he wrote the script for it. Like, they wanted to do something completely different. Carpenter's like, nah, I got creative control. I'm fucking doing what I want. Literally sat down and wrote while he was drunk. Like, just hammering away, trying to get a script out, and he hates it. He hates it. Yes. After my bro figured out the parental lock on the cable was not-stop horror, action, R-rated films. Nice. Very nice. Very nice, Soul Assassin. Very nice. I know, I saw that. I saw that. Trying to find some stuff to start him on that won't necessitate him sleeping in my room for 6 months. Yeah, maybe some of the older stuff. Maybe some of the older stuff. Maybe like some of the 50s and 60s horror stuff, maybe. That's not too bad. So, okay, slash just bet, yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Jason Goes to Hell is a trash fire. It is. It's a fucking campy shit fun, but it's a trash fire. Only movie that ever gave me a scare was Jeepers Creepers 2. Those eyes. Yep. That's a good one. I'm in the minority of enjoying with the Rob Zombie Halloween's. The ending of 2 was lame, though. I agree 100%. Halloween 1, I just hate his fucking dialogue, man. That trailer trash family dialogue gets old really quickly, man. Holy shit. Really quickly. Old really quickly. It's like, man, I get it. And I love now that people are making Munsters memes with Herman Munster, like literally giving lines of dialogue of Rob Zombie's trailer trash dialogue. Like, I'll skull fuck the shit out of you, bitch. Like, with like Herman Munster, like subtitles. Like, it's because people are expecting it to be something like that, even though it won't. Oh, did my phone go off? Hold on. My cam went out, and I got to change this real quick. Sorry, I've got a phone call coming in really quickly. Just give me a second. And now I've got Greg's fucking thing here because he uses my StreamYard login. There we go. I need to message Brett really quickly. Yeah, I know, right? Give me just a second, guys. Oh, crap. He hung up. Oh, well. Oh, well. I think he's probably on his way. So let me get through the chat real quick, and I might have to actually wrap this up. Hold on, let me see. He was actually going to be here like 1 o'clock. I'm like, could you make it 2:30? Because I've got something going on. Let me see if I can get through these chats real quick. You guys have been... Your support today, guys, has been so fucking awesome. You guys have no idea what all of this has meant to me today. The super chats. It's... I did not expect this at all. I didn't. For all of you guys who are channel members, if you want to discontinue your channel membership, I understand. Because there's not going to be a lot of content. I'm going to try to get out some here and there, so it won't just go stagnant. But if you guys want to discontinue your channel memberships from now, that's fine with me. If you guys want to do that, like, it's completely up to you. Same with the Patreon. If you guys want, are doing Patreon and you want to discontinue your Patreon support, that's completely understandable. But it's up to you guys. As I was told by some people, maybe let people know, that if that's an option, since you're not doing a lot on the channel. But I'm going to try to get a few things out here and there. So it's completely up to you guys. I'll leave it up to you guys because financially, support right now this has been awesome. So thank you guys for that. Starting over financially is very, very, very rough. I had savings years ago when I moved to Columbus, Ohio with my second wife. We burnt through that shit in like 2 years because I couldn't work because of my back, and she didn't do good with money, and it just, yeah. So I'm literally starting to do that again. But you guys, this has been like seriously, you guys are awesome. So much awesome. All of you guys. Yeah, the Rob Zombie Halloween stuff is rough. Yeah. See, Halloween 2 will always be the sequel for me. I love it. Carpenter can be, what'd you say? Carpenter can be a little bitch. I know. Rob Zombie's Halloween films were maybe not my Halloween, in my opinion. I agree with that. Yep. What's up, Clocktown? What's up, man? He said E3 was fucking lame. I agree. Someone saying skull fuck within the first 2 minutes. No kidding. Thank you, Tim, for that. I appreciate that, man. Anyone watch Nuke's Top 5? The video with the crow was the scariest thing I've seen in years. I agree. That was a great new one. Great. I'll give it a chance because the Universal hired him so they got to see something. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. And I think he can do it without doing what he does, you know. I hope, because I've heard rumors he's going to put Elvira in as Lily Munster, which would be fucking awesome. Same here. Yeah. Love the concept of the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street, but the execution was fucking stupid. 100% agree. And I don't think Jackie Earle Haley was miscast. I think that just shitty dialogue and shitty script. They had the idea was there, but they just didn't. The execution was off. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I see everybody in the chat. Thank you guys. Like, you guys are fucking. Yeah, thank you guys very much. Thank you guys. The Nightmare remake should have went with Freddy being innocent. That would, yeah, I know. Absolutely. Stay strong. Stay positive, man. It will get better. Thank you very much for that, Soul Assassin. You guys and your support has been, like I said, this has been super, super, like, overwhelming. And the fact that I didn't get emotional is like, I've done a really good job today. Let's put it that way. So, I mean, yeah, you guys are awesome. I love all of you. Each and every one of you are just amazing. And thank you all for that so much. So, I don't know anything about horror movies. I watched Jeepers Creepers 2 for some reason. I think a girl... I think it was like, yep, I'm not down for these movies. Yeah, I'm going to give it a chance too, Trey. Jackie Earle Haley was great, but that wasn't enough, correct? Yeah. Thank you, Tim. Thank you for that, Timon. I really appreciate that very much. Thank you for everybody's channel members and people. I know Geekicidal became a channel member again today. Thank you for that, man. Everybody who super chatted today, you guys are amazing. All of you guys. I know I'm saying that over and over, but it's true, and I mean it. I do. Thank you, Melissa. Your support has been fucking, like, everything has been, yeah. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Rebirth, Jeff. Rebirth, stay strong. Absolutely. Oh, let's be honest. You're going to cry off stream. Yeah, probably. Yeah. I watched Freddy vs. Jason, and that was a great comedy movie. It was, yeah. It was a great comedy. The guy who actually directed it had never fucking seen either one of those franchises. You could tell. Basically, he wrote it by knowing what he'd read or heard from other people, I think. Yeah. Rhetorical Thrill for $5 says, you say don't send money and that makes me want to send more. Witchcraft. Thank you for the $5 Super Chat, Rhetorical Thrill. Thank you. I wasn't trying to do witchcraft. I promise. Thank you. I promise. Yes. Thank you. Biggle says, Jeff is a wizard, Harry. Yeah, I know. I guess I'm a wizard, but yeah, I didn't mean to do that. That's not what I meant. I promise. Tim F. Jeff says, Jeff, always brother. Again, awesome. Freddy vs. Jason was good, but the ending sucked with Freddy winning and winking at the camera. Yeah. That movie had been fucking set up for so long, and then I just so let down by it, though. I hated that they didn't recast Kane. They recast Jason and didn't go with Kane Hodder. That really pissed me off. That's another reasons I don't like it as much. I know you are. I know you're teasing. I was just teasing you too. I know. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it here because I'm pretty sure this guy's on the way, if already not here. My wife is not actually out of bed. I think she's still in her room. She said she's got a headache and she's been asleep. So I want to make sure I can get her up because he has to go through that bedroom to get up in the attic, to get up there to check the fan and stuff. So, but yeah, this has been a great stream. Yeah, Tremors is fun. Kane Hodder is Jason. Yes, he is. Hope the roof is in good shape. I hope so too. I hope they can get that fan taken care of. I hope they can get that fan fixed. If they, like I said, if the wiring is good, that means the motors burn out. And I think it's the original ones when the house was built in '89. But that vent that pulls that heat out, without that there, is like just keeping it up in the attic. Unfortunately, even with the vents they put in along the ceiling or along the roof of this side off the garage. So hopefully, yeah, that'll take care of that. Hopefully they can fix it today. If not, they can do it tomorrow. I think for like $200. He said, I think he even said less maybe. So hopefully, yeah. But yeah, they did a bunch of roof repairs. They reflashed the chimney. They did fix a couple leaks, and they've done a lot of great patch jobs. But the roof will have to be replaced in a couple of years. That's one of the reasons the house is probably gonna have to be sold as is, like we bought it. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I will talk to Greg about trivia. We'll figure something out. And again, I will post in advance when we're going to do that. I'll post in advance again when I do another stream this week, because I am going to do another one this week to talk to you guys, because I really... That's one thing that's going to be A big thing going forward with this channel is that I haven't done a lot of streams just me, and I love just talking to you guys one-on-one, having conversations, getting into horror conversations, or talking about trivia, talking about anything we talk about in the chat, just letting the chat dictate the conversation. And that's something I'll continue to do more on the channel as we go on. So, but yeah. But yes, thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you, SPK. Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Tim F. I appreciate it. No kidding, Subhuman. Yeah, I know, absolutely. No, yeah, that's the biggest thing. But yeah. Thanks, Chrissy, for being here. Thank you for being here. Memes of Destruction. Getting ready to wrap up. Was just going over with everybody where I've been and why I haven't been streaming and what's been going on in my life. And that I have to basically start over from scratch and rebuild. So that's what we're doing. And yeah, I will keep you guys updated. I'll be a little more active on Twitter, and yeah, we'll do something here again soon. So, but thank you guys for being here. Trey says, great stream. Keep your head up. Thank you for that. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. One day at a time. Don't get overwhelmed. We're here for you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. And again, if anybody ever wants to reach out to me, if you guys are dealing with the same thing too, or you just want to talk, Discord, Twitter, DMs are always fucking open. So, yeah. Did you do one on Streamlabs, Jack? I need to get that pulled up. If you did. Oh, I need to check that too. I didn't even think about that. I always fucking forget that. Always forget it. Okay, make sure I didn't miss something here. Okay, for next time, he says. Oh, okay, yeah. I always forget to fucking drop that link. I really do. I really do. I will do that next time. So I will do that. So you to bypass YouTube. If you guys want to donate at all, I will pull out the link so you guys can do that. Okay, let me see if I can pull that up. Okay. If you guys want to do any donations at all, I will put a link in the chat right there for the direct donations on Streamlabs. If you guys want to do that at all and at any time, you don't have to ever do anything. Just you guys saying hi or sending me messages or being here has been enough. But I appreciate everything you guys have done today. You guys are amazing. So I will see you guys next time. Again, just keep an eye on my Twitter and the Discord. I will post it in Discord even though I forgot to this time. I apologize. I'll make sure I post it in the announcements and tag everyone or add everyone so you guys know what's coming. So yeah. But again, thank you all for everything you've done today. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all the super chats and just everything. You guys are amazing. I love all of you. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. And again, make sure you guys go check out Tim's stream from last night with him, Alora, Rhino, and Greg. It was so much fun to watch. You'll love it. So, but I will see you guys next time. Thank you for being here. Love you all. Have a good day. Talk to you all soon. Bye.